Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is your Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green, synchronizing the universe with positive energy. Welcome to the show. Today, it's going to be about simplify the pleadings in litigation in courts. Okay. The reason why that you all have to have this crash course is to show you that the fraud, waste, and abuse throughout our government is not only abusive but counterproductive. I am going to show you the rules and regulations in a condensed format of how to go about planning your strategy for litigation. Now, you have already saw my presentation, Tricks of the Trade, and all of the tricks that the insurance company use. The reason why I'm explaining this is to you is because I'm showing you that they have a concerted effort to cheat its customers. And if you have to have insurance by law, then they should be able to understand that they should have to pay by law, but that's not the case. Okay? The president and others over the years have given these corporations so much power, it's abusive to the consumers. Let's go over a few of these. Let's go over a few of these examples and let me explain. Okay. The first slide that I want to show is this is the lady that hit me. This is my car on the right of that. You can tell by the angle of the car that she was not in the double white line. The truck is exactly in a position, or at least the angle that I was in. You see that divided line that the truck on the right of the car is over? The double white lines is further up, and this shows that if I'm merging into a lane and she's behind me, she can't pass me on the right. You can see the angle of the truck and the angle of the car that she could not pass around me, and she almost hit the truck, or she could have hit the truck also based on the truck's movement. You see how the truck is moving over, but only problem is she was behind the truck. Okay. Instead of her car being parked where it is, it was further up towards the picture. And if you can see the little concrete block slab in the lower right hand corner, she was between this slab and the sign that says San Francisco Platinum. She was in between those distances, and I was more uh of the angle of the truck, but further up towards the manhole cover, adjacent to the manhole cover at the corner of the driveway, right where it says San Francisco Plantation or Platinum Plantation. San Francisco Plantation, and the concrete block is where I was, but in the left hand lane. And you can see by the truck that it was perfectly legal to cross over with my blinkers, but they didn't rule it in my favor. And let's go over another angle to show you this again. This is the double white line that's further up to the light. You can see this sidewalk, there is no car in sight, and this is the very edge of the block. So, and I have requested photos, and they just denied it because they know that the photo lights have cameras, and we could have used that. They have denied it, and this is why I say that they're giving up their jurisdiction. Whenever you have people that collude together for court. Judge Brian Barber was over this one, and State Farm in Shreveport. uh, Clerk of Court Dale Atkins have been reported to about these inconsistencies in the courts, because it was in the civil district court and all of the judges did was play round robin, giving up their jurisdiction within the year. Because what the scam is these days are, get the judges and the lawyers outside of business, bribe them, so when they come back to the court, they'll listen to the special interests instead of the laws that are pleading. And a lot of this shit is a lot of buddy buddy, and a lot of these lawyers put you in positions to be exploited. And just yesterday is an example of that. They already know that I'm up for CBS, and what they tried to do is charge me for sending my DVD to CBS, and we haven't made anything at all. Now they request the agency send them correspondence, but a lot of these people are dishonest and they're not in agencies either. I'm an agency unto myself because I'm Grassroots Media, and I don't take any money anyway. It's basically a volunteer service for campaigning and leaderships. We don't get paid anything, but y'all still should respect us in our capacity as advocates and college grads and specialists in our field. Okay, so if you don't respect us, we're not going to respect you. Okay, the petition for damages is the first thing that you put out when somebody have wronged you in an auto accident. So I wrote my own petition for damages, and this is what it says. And you can read this and see that it's solid. I'm not going to go through this. I'm just giving you an example that this is leading up to them giving up their jurisdiction. Now, remember now, all insurance companies and their laws in their respective states require that you file property damages within 1 year. Now, if that court and those court officers collude with the insurance companies and you don't get in within that year to claim your property, then that's an advantage that they use over you to exploit you out of money. And going back to the CBS thing, this doesn't have anything to go about it, but about this. But I'm reminding you that you can make a pitch, and they'll charge you for the pitch. And if you can have document review services by contract, make them do their document review before charging you if that's a free service, because lawyers put you in a position to fail and make you vulnerable to other people exploiting, and this is a prime example why. Now, first, this was a small claims. They could have settled this out of claims, but by me not getting treated, they fucked up my car. My car overheated because she hit the water pump. The water pump was leaking. The car pretty much caught on fire. The engine overheated. And that's another reason y'all should respect me, because a lot of veterans go through this and you all target veterans. And President Trump need to focus more on fixing the VA, because we've saved him from drowning from Stormy Daniels and a lot of other people. But the Robert Mueller, this is really his problem. We simplify the litigation. We file in a timely manner, and they don't do shit. But they find high-profile cases like Facebook and kiss their ass and advise them. And Facebook nor Mueller has responded to any of the correspondence in a timely manner or at all. And I demand that they do their job. And if they don't do their job, Robert Mueller himself is on to it, because they can find everything else to do but the right thing. Okay, this is the law, both federal and state law, they can't mess with. This is the law that made it to the Louisiana Supreme Court. This is Louisiana law. The federal law is supposed to respect the local Louisiana law. I followed all of the rules. They didn't. This is proof that the argument that they put up, they could never beat this argument. And along with the exhibits, they're just making excuses. And women, please Women, please quit following these guys because of their money, because a lot of these guys are misleading you, and by the time you figure out what's going on, they done use you, got all your body, got all your advantages. They use you up, throw you away. Then you're looking for revenge on the next guy that's trying to come up. Honestly, a lot of you, with your clandestine activities, you're gonna have to get your act together because we're cleaning up the churches, we're cleaning up the businesses, we're cleaning up politics, and we're gonna clean your ass too if you ain't productive. Okay. Uh, Also, this is where they destroyed my engine, and I had to replace it. I had to go through a couple of courses, still haven't got it done. Don't respect them. Also, this is the business, the non-business that I have. I have supplies, I have gas to buy, I have equipment to get. This is the business that I had. I had a business number listed as a non-profit. Legal Shield, stay away from Legal Shield litigation because this is the demand letter. And since they couldn't make a certain amount, they want to close my account. And this is why I say stay away from these lawyers that are dishonest because everyone knows about this demand letter submitted within the year. They'll rather fire the lawyer, fire the insurance agency for doing the right thing, for advising the right people and trying to get this shit done. Don't respect them if they don't respect strong women, men. And you women, you're not going anywhere with all of these flaws in your character. You're not going to turn a blind eye and lead us astray like you've been doing. You need to start dating better men and free your mind, and your ass will follow. And everything that glitter is not gold. You need to spend more time in the classroom and cultural events instead of twerking all the time. More y'all know how to twerk than work a fax machine.